So the lightweight championship belt is up for grabs. The champion, Australia's Adrian Pang, takes on the challenger, the Mongolian Jadamba Narantungalag. Take a look at the tail of the tape. Now, Jadamba is an old veteran, but Pang also in the twilight years of his career.
1 year older is Jadamba. He's got a slight height advantage, and they are both strikers, both coming in at 70 kilos.
Well, the tension is palpable here at the Legend Fighting Championship 6. The lightweight championship belt is up for grabs. Adrian Pang there in the far corner. Jadamba, the Mongolian challenger. Tonight's fight clock is presented by the City of Dreams, our location for tonight. Feel the rush of spectacular entertainment. And that's what we're ensured of here in the next 15 minutes. Vaughan Blood Anderson.
Oh, I've been waiting for this for a while. Jadamba is such a great fighter, a real threat to the lightweight throne. Very well-rounded, very tough. Look at Pang going for a takedown. That's the first time I think we've seen him do that. We haven't seen much of Pang's ground game.
Look at the rip round the back and shoulders of Jadamba. Extraordinary.
Extremely strong. Body shots now from the top here. Jadamba's got head control, but if he's not controlling his either one leg or two legs, he's not going to be able to finish the choke.
You see on websites like Tapology that 2/3 of the people, the public, think that Pang has this one in the bag, but maybe they just don't know Jadamba. Yeah?
Well, you must respect our champion. He's been tested. He's won many fights, beat a lot of tough dudes. But Jadamba, he's got a chance. He's just another level.
The pre-fight interview was interesting with Pang's mindset, talking about grinding out victories. Sometimes when you're up at this level, everybody's so wily, it's hard to get a finish. So we might see a bit of a wrist wrestle in the first round or two here. And that's what Pang's good at, isn't it? We've seen him in the past against the Koreans Nam Yu-chul and Yu Woo-sung. He's really ground those victories out once with malaria.
Wow.
He really is.
Pang has to be careful here, you know, with controlling one leg like this. Jadamba is capable of finishing the guillotine. Now he's back to his feet. Pang looking for the takedown again. Whoa, now it's Jadamba on top. Oh, he's going for a heel hook. Oh my God, almost. Wow, what a surprise to see Pang show us he's got ground skills as well.
Really technical exhibition here in the first 2.5 minutes. As they feel each other out. The hunter Pang grew up in Papua New Guinea amongst the hill tribes. Still got a gash on his arm. You see a scar on his forearm if we look closely enough from where he got a spear in his younger days. You look there on the left. He had a tough childhood.
Taking advantage of the legend rules, Jadamba fires a few knees to the head of Pang.
Not sure if he ever got a knee.
Boom! A big takedown. Now it's Pang on his back. Have the tides turned. Elbows from the bottom. Body shots from Jadamba.
Well, Jadamba has been on the legend radar for a long time. The promoter Mike Haskamp was talking about what he had to go through to get Jadamba here. He went up to Ulaanbaatar with an iPad, showed him the legend show, drank a bit of horse milk with Jadamba and signed him up. But that's a real intrepid journey for you. That's the lengths we'll go to here at Legend to bring you Asia Pacific's best fighters. What was a bonus for us is not really for Adrian Pang, who's taking him on tonight. The full force of the Mongolian fighter.
Oh, he's locking up an armbar. Lets it go. Jiu-jitsu black belt Pedro Smalls, who was training us in Beijing for a while, went up to Jadamba's gym, did a seminar up there for a week, and he came back with a kettlebell in his luggage, and he said that's all they do up there. They swing around kettlebells, beat the snot out of each other, and then drink horse milk after training.
Sounds like a mare.
Back to their feet.
.30 left of round one. Oh!
Wow. Boom, big knee from Pang.
Ridiculous spinning heel kick there from Jadamba. The ability of these two guys.
Well, he'll be in the highlight reel. Round one coming to a close.
Well, there it is. Round one has finished. Adrian Pang trying to garner some support from the crowd, but a very interesting first round there. Get the sense that Adrian Pang has fought legend fights in the past in Hong Kong, and he's almost like a local guy because he trained there as a teenager and he's always had the home crowd on his side. Tonight, I'm not so sure. I'm not feeling that support, that surge of support for Pang. An interesting time for him.
Well, Jadamba is an international superstar. He's got it. He has quite influence on the fans, no matter where he is.
Just to remind you, Jadamba's in the black and white trunks, and Pang there with the Aussie flag on his black trunks. As we start mixing it up in round two.
Here in round two, Pang starts off striking. No takedown attempts yet.
And that's the thing with these fighters, they're both so versatile. It's like a Forrest Gump. You never know what you're going to get in that box of chocolates with these two.
Good exchange and a big knee from Jadamba. Body lock. Let's see if Pang chooses to take this to the ground. Oh, he's vulnerable to a knee in the body, and there it is.
Great to have Vaughan Anderson's insight ringside with us here at Legend Fighting Championship. One of Asia Pacific's most respected artists himself.
The best seats in the house.
Getting ready for your Muay Thai clash in a couple of weeks, Vaughan.
Yes, I am. Oh, and it's Jadamba that takes it to the ground. Now he's in the mount. This is a bad situation for Pang, but he's out. Look, he's going to go for that heel hook again. Oh, and Jadamba gets out, but Pang's on top.
These guys know how to counter everything in the book, don't they? Such a potent mix of skills for both fighters here. Tony Green screaming the instructions. Oh, Jadamba's so quick to get into that control.
In the top position, bashing him with punches now.
Going to town on Pang, but Pang again with the leg lock.
This time he's going for a knee bar. And man, he's really good at this, huh?
Yeah, no, he's been working on that, hasn't he? And Jadamba is feeling the pain as he twists out of that lock there. Jadamba so quick into position.
Beautiful takedown by Pang. Now he's in top. Halfway through round two.
Well, halfway already. Time has flown watching these two.
Jadamba got his back. Boom, he doesn't even want to put his hooks in. Just bashing our champion. Hammer fist now. Oh, now is...
Oh, this is bad for Pang.
Blood now coming out of the forehead of Pang.
No padding there on the side of that glove in MMA, eh?
No, the hammer fist is really deadly. And here comes a knee, I'm sure of it. Boom, there it is. Short punches. And is he cocking up another knee? Pang really can't hang out here. He's got to do something.
So Pang under the hammer from the Mongolian challenger. Mid-second round here. Oh, gets another one in the face. Wife Mel won't be happy with that back in Brisbane.
Killer B sets the fighters back to their standing position.
Obviously, fighters have to adjust in clashes like this, Vaughan. What's going through Adrian Pang's head now as he tries to counter this dangerous...
Oh my! A big push kick to the face.
That's what's going through his mind. Jadamba's foot!
Yeah. Oh, he's taken down. Not before getting a knee, though. Look at the blood on Jadamba's shoulder. Less than a minute left in this second round. See if Jadamba goes for any submissions.
Into the last seconds of round 2. And we have seen some action here. Jadamba in the ascendant mid-round. Pang, the champion that he is, coming back strongly. Trying to finish this round off well. Even it up a bit. Good work from Pang. Oh, he is a battler.
Really coming back is Pang in the end of the second round, trying to steal the round from Jadamba.
How do you dig so deep and get that vigor and the stamina back when you've been smashed?
Well, that's the reason there's only one Adrian Pang, huh?
Incredible. A hard man from Brisbane, Australia, the Jadamba, giving him all sorts of trouble. But Pang has the habit of doing that sometimes in his fights, right? He'll stall, he'll hold, he'll come back strong. He seems to ebb and flow. Does he do it on purpose? Is it part of his rhythm, his strategy? I mean, how does it work?
I know. He just does such a good job of coming back. You know, he seems to get motivated when he gets hit. Such a competitor.
Respect with capital R for both of these fighters as they head into the last 5 minutes of this journey. A journey of pain at the moment for both of them. So 4.5 minutes left of this clash, and well, it's going to be another tough one to judge. We've had some great matchups on the card tonight. Some of the undercard fights were a bit one-sided, but once we got to the main card is Jadamba.
Oh,
Pang is
rocked. I think Pang is rocked. His hands are down, and Jadamba's just firing on his head. Pang going for the takedown, smart move.
What is Pang's head made of? He just takes these shots.
Jadamba looking for that guillotine choke again. Here in half guard, he can finish it.
Pang picking up Kung Fu in Mongkok in Hong Kong as a teenager. Came up here for a while training in Chalga Tonglong, the praying mantis style with one of the famous yips. Pang has taken some shots, and that's led to a bit of bleeding as he tries to extricate himself from this position with Jadamba.
Seems obvious to me Jadamba's not going to finish this choke. I think he should let go of it before he burns out his arms.
So what's going through Pang's mind, mate? What does he have to do to get back here in this fight? Is he in it? Is he behind?
I think he's been hit harder, but you know, it's a really close fight. He's had those 2 submission attempts that were really close to ending it, 2 or 3, and those count for something. You know, he's not out of this fight. Controlling the top position like this is also good in the eyes of the judges.
It's a brute of an elbow there on the left forearm. And Jadamba, get the sense that Jadamba as well, it might be just tiring a little bit as Pang just keeps coming at him.
Killer B calling a timeout. I think the blood needs... Man, look at that blood. Is all that blood from Pang?
Pang looks clean, so maybe Jadamba's got a bleeding of his own he has to deal with. Yeah, coming there from the brow, on top of the eye too. This is a nasty territory as well for a cut, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to be careful with cuts above the eye, because those are the ones that'll bleed into the eye, distracting the fighter's vision, and often the referee will stop the fight because of these cuts.
Pang collecting himself in the other corner there. What a constitution this man has. Just beasted there with a couple of blinding blows earlier on in the round, and just shrugging them off.
This is why he is our champion.
Oh yeah, so the doctor taking a look at this. This is our other doctor, Lorena Lowe. Oh. Let's take a look at how this cut may have formed as we start fighting. No time, unfortunately, as we restart things mid-ring here. So this is Pang's chance. We've got 2 minutes to go in this fight. Jadamba with a little trouble on his eye there with the blood, so Pang goes straight to work again in that region.
See, it's these elbows that Pang's dropping from inside the half guard that are cutting up Jadamba.
Yeah. Passing the guard is the call from the corner. Get through it.
Pang's doing here, he's pulling up on his neck like this. You can submit him from here. It's a technique called the can opener.
And then going back with the elbows and forearms again. I'll tell you what, the judges have had a
tough
tonight.
Big reversal. Now we're back to this position we were in the last round where Pang took so much damage.
Yeah, he's got to be careful of those knees, but again he slips out.
And Pang is such a hard worker.
Really.
Back to his feet. Who's going to get the takedown? Who's going to end up on top? Pang able to push him to his back and stay on top. Again in the half guard position.
What an incredibly intense fight this has been. I'm drained from just watching it as we approach 40 seconds left in this fight.
Looks like Killer B is going to set the fighters standing again.
Just get the sense that Pang has worn Jadamba out in this last round, even though Pang is struggling himself. Jadamba, could be the time for Pang to nail this one. Jadamba collecting himself for a last half minute of his effort, but you can see there from the uppercut. Energy is low.
Let's see if, look, Pang's hunting for that footlock again.
Oh, some elbows there from Jadamba.
What a great fight it's been so far. Jadamba in mount now, letting off some G&P, some elbows, some punches.
Like a mincemeat machine there, Jadamba the Mongolian. That's not the ending that Pang wanted.
Oh, big elbows here at the end of the round.
This has been such an incredibly intense fight. And it's down to the judges again to make a decision here. Will it be our champion, Adrian Pang, or will it be Jadamba? All right, let's take a look at the replays of this round 3.
Bam! Big straight right connects from Jadamba. Boom, a big knee and another one. Let's look at this reversal. Boom, Jadamba takes top position. Pang quick to his knees. Blood everywhere.
It has been a bloodbath. Well, it's around the Halloween time, so why not with a little bit of scariness? And these two have provided us with some entertainment, that is for sure. Well, I think we've got a result here. Let's take a look at the result with our ring announcer, Vivek Mabubani.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. 經過3個回合之後，我哋呢台下評判分數決定勝負。 Judge Eric Bottombast scores the contest 29-28 for Jadamba Narantungalag. 評判 Eric Bottombast 比29-28分 Jadamba Narantungalag 優勝。Judge Henry Chan scores the contest 29-28 for Adrian Pang. 評判 Henry Chan 比29-28分 Judge Daniel Pereira scores the contest 29-28. 評判 Daniel Pereira 比29-28分，以分歧決定而勝出嘅係 for the winner by split decision and new lightweight champion of legend, Jadamba Narantungalag.
And that is the look of a champion. Jadamba Narantungalag, not an easy name to say, but we'll have to get used to it around here at Legend Fighting Championship because he has wrested that belt off our defending champion, Adrian Pang from Australia, and he is happy about it too.